When will we break free from this gilded cage? Laws and social mores keep us imprisoned, wandering around lost inside this maze. All our lives we're haphazardly trying to find the gold at the end of the rainbow, never stopping to think that it is actually the journey that is the prize. Guided only by erroneous instructions, we meander around completely disregarding our internal compass. At a young age, we begin the construction of our gilded cage, and only when we die is it finalized. This cage is not an indication of outward control, but rather a manifestation of self-regulation, limitations put onto oneself. It is not objective and indomitable, it is subjective and subduable. To break free from the cage takes nothing more than opening the door. Its bars are self-created, its reign is self-propagated. How funny we are as creatures that we build the prisons we inhabit, molest the children we beget, kill the gods of our own image, shit on the world that sustains us. How silly it is that we seem to believe that we all live in our own personal reality. Yes, we have our own perceptions, but that does not negate the fact that we are all interconnected. When will we realize that beyond our eyes is a soul that has no boundaries, nor is it individualized? We are but a focus of energy, the fingers of God. We are all attached to the same being. We are extensions of our Creator, spoken into reality. Why is it then that we are so self-loathing, insistent on beating, raping, and torturing ourselves to death? The prisons we have created are fortresses, and their purpose is to keep the outside world under control. Our beliefs, perceptions, biases, and thoughts serve as the bars that encapsulate us. They act as our houses in which windows are fictitious, and thus we cannot see without. Let us venture out into that dismal abyss and realize that it is not so scary, but merely created. The comfort that we find making up these lies is not wrong as long as it's recognized. My God spoke to me and told me He was all-powerful and knowing, and yet there is something greater. Creator, because you see, my God is not God, but rather my mind that has this notion of grandeur. It is nothing but a tool, and yet we idolize and give it divine status. We must put it back in its place and understand that thoughts and beliefs are just that. They are not truth or fact. We have all the wisdom we need when we look inside, beyond the mind. Don't take your mind so seriously. It is not God, even though it may think so. Get outside your head, because only then can you experience truth. Only then can you truly be free from that gilded cage to which you are enslaved.